Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is on Sunday. We focus on how to get ready for the week ahead. So there are some general themes coming in for the week ahead, which kind of show you what to focus on, what to get ready for, what to look towards. Of course, I do a lot of readings during the course of the week because energy changes, y'all. Energy changes, and just, something to keep in mind is that tarot is not fortune telling, it is energy reading. So, Sagittarius, if you're new here, this is a Sagittarius channel. I read for Sagittarius. If you are a cross watcher, this will help you to get to know your Sagittarius better, or this could hit you in any Sagittarius placements, right? Sagittarius. Okay, let's get to it. So the vibe that you want to step into is letting go and acceptance. That's kind of like, because we're big picture people, we can tend to have this energy where we try to control how things happen because we think we see the big picture, like we see where things are going. And for months, it has seemed like the universe really wants Sagittarius to step into the unfolding. Just let things happen. Just let things happen. And that's where you're at. Just kind of, you're being called to step into, I'm just going to, let go, let God, let things happen. What is, it is what it is, and what it will be, it will be. And, that actually promotes more relaxation, and you really may need to harness this energy. I'm getting ready to tell you why, because change is upon us, Sag. Change is upon us. Your personal energy is goddess of the moon, which is it's so interesting because I was just doing a reading for a monthly client, and they also showed up in goddess of the moon, which is really connecting with your intuition, but it's also, it's a very spiritual card. It's about your spiritual journey. It's about being spiritual. You may be even seeking ways to connect with yourself spiritually even more. And, I have to tell you that you're going to need that because there's changes coming. Storm warning, right? Which is usually like tower energy. So that's an unexpected change. And whether you realize it or not, it's bringing massive abundance, but you may not realize it at the time. Because with the tower, it always it's where the universe is really working for you. Everyone's afraid of the tower card, but, sometimes things have to come down for things to begin. And, there's a sense of when it happens, it might feel stressful, which is why the spiritual energy is coming in for you, because it can show up as an ending. It can show up as this isn't working, so we're just going to bring it down because you won't do it, Sag, right? But it's bringing in something bigger, something really big, because victory and door to value is here, which has to do with the door is opening to financial abundance, okay? It could be something new, right? Something new that will really have you in this winning space, because this very much reminds me of the Six of Wands, which is our card, which is moving forward in a successful way, things coming together. So even though it may not seem like it, because you're like, oh, like, what the hell? This happened, and, whenever the tower happens, it's meant to shake us up. And it's really directing you towards change. Very much, right? What you need to focus on is that there are signs pointing to you, you know, it's kind of like pay attention to the signs and let go of control. Like sometimes when we see things ending, for instance, we try to stop it, you know, but, you know, the universe is saying, let whatever needs to fall down, fall down. Let it fall down because we're bringing you something better, right? And you're going to have signs, which is also connected to the goddess of the moon. So pay really good attention to your intuition because there are going to be signs to what's coming, right? There's going to be signs, y'all. And so in the hidden energies, it's really interesting because time is of the essence. Like this is now the time, and it really may cause you to be emotional. It could be that someone is revealing true feelings to you. But with Talisman, you've been calling in the success. So if you've been sitting, you know, saying, I want change, I want life to work out, you know, it could be that it actually is. Like your prayers are being answered here, and it's kind of telling you that the time is now, right? And, you know, I will take a deeper look at that. But to be honest, Sag, you've been calling this in. So you may need to also address your feelings in terms of how you view success. That I was just hearing that, y'all. The people that may be affecting your week. So first of all, we got playing the field and then true spiritual union. It is really telling you if you are looking for a spiritual union, a soul connection, you have to put yourself out there, Sag. You can't just hope for it and do nothing, you know, and you may be this week getting a lot of attention. So if you get out there and you're connecting with people or you're being open or, you know, I feel like it's also telling you to be open about if you want a deep connection, like a divine partner, wherever it is, like social media or around your friends or out in public, to be, because Sagittarius has trouble with vulnerability. Okay, we do. And it's asking you to really step into that, to be open about the fact that you want that, probably with as many people as you can. You know, it is actually, and it will make options appear for that. Oh, new love. New love. There could be someone here interested in you who is kind of quiet. So and they may also be at a distance. You may have to make the first move here. But let's take a look at some of these energies. Okay, Sag, let's do it. Let's do it. And then at the end, of course, we'll do your self-care message. But we're going to take a look, Sag. See what's what. What's what in the world of Sagittarius. We do have a new moon coming up. I'm not exactly sure of the date, but new moons are a great time to really, really be thinking about your desires. Oh, I just got the spiritual chill. It's the time to manifest. It's the time to attract what you really want. And sometimes, you know, maybe you need to see, what is it that I really want? You know, and be specific. Don't be vague about it. Don't be vague about it. Okay. So, ooh, Six of Swords. Man, we are in a time of transition. Yeah, because you want to leave the bad times behind you. So kind of thinking about what does my path forward look like? Okay. So tell me about letting go and acceptance for Sagittarius. Ooh, here we go, Sag. Queen of Pentacles. Letting go and acceptance. feels like that's about loyalty to me. Stop waiting for people to be loyal to you. If they're not being loyal to you, just keep it stepping. Because the Queen of Pentacles doesn't. The Queen of Pentacles is like Taurus energy. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Interesting. You know, there may be someone here that you've waited to come towards you in love. The Knight of Cups, like, as romantic as they are, knights don't stay. That tends to represent someone that comes in and out of your life. You may be waiting for them to, you know, see that your relationship material or be loyal to you. And, you know, the universe is saying, you know, stop it. Stop expecting it. Just let it go and, you know, let the universe decide it for you. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. I kind of feel like for some people, it's you're wanting this person to come and talk to you, to work things out, to be as loyal to you as you are to them. And the universe is saying, just let it go. Maybe because there's new things coming in, you know? So tell me about this storm warning. And I feel like you're being called to be aware that things are changing. Tell me about storm warning for Sagittarius. Oh, the Tower, clarifying the Tower. How about that, Sag? Two of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and the Tower. Interesting. Tell me about the Tower. Tell me about the Tower upon the Tower. Yeah, you may have been, some of you may be afraid to lose somebody. And maybe you've been going against the grain, holding on to certain things coming back together that you just should not. Just let it go. Just let it go, because there's actually something more valuable coming in for you. So tell me about this victory. Tell me about this door to value and victory for Sagittarius. Ten of Swords. Okay. That's an ending, and, you know... Oh my God, for real, you got new people coming. So, Ten of Swords with the Three of Pentacles for door to value, meaning there's, like, maybe some connections for you ending. Like, this could be anything. It could be love. It could be you waiting for someone to step up to the plate and do the right thing. And Spirit wants you to stop doing that because they have something better. They have people who see you. Okay, so whatever that is, just let go. And sometimes when we hold on to the pain of how people have done us wrong, we can't keep the door open for something better, because the way that energy works is you attract what you are. If you're in pain, if you're holding on to pain, you're going to attract other people who are holding on to pain. So let that go. Okay, okay. See, this is me showing you some tough love, Sag. So tell me about these signs. Yes, oh my gosh, Ace of Cups. That's a new beginning that will be really good for your heart. Tell me about these signs. I feel like your heart is opening to new things, Sag. And what happens, and really, like, your heart is opening up to new things, to mature love, there's a sense of once you let the Ten of Swords pass, like, in other words, stop thinking about how people did you wrong. Your heart starts to open. And when your heart opens, you draw something in. You're drawing something new in. The King of Cups with the star is, this is very healing for you. Maybe you're sharing your feelings with someone, but there's definitely someone showing up. Tell me about the King of, ooh, Strength, okay. The King of Cups. King of Cups for Sagittarius. So you definitely are needing to be vulnerable, Sag. Oh my gosh. Like, did I just not say the Three of Cups when I don't know if I was saying the King of Cups or the Three of Cups? And here's the Three of Cups. Definitely you will be moving into more times, like meeting more people who actually want to be with you. Who accept you as you are, and not only accept you, but are drawn by you, right? And maybe that's going to require you to be a little bit vulnerable, to really share yourself with people that, you know, to be honest, you might not even know all that well. Okay, well, you know, let's see about true feelings. I feel like you're entering into a new time, Sag, where you're really sharing who you are. With the Sun, yes. Okay. You're really sharing who you are, what you will and will not put up with, but I don't really feel it's like in a negative way. I just feel like you might be sharing things specifically about, you know, things you've felt chained to, the ways in which, you know, all of the toxicity that you've had to walk away from. But I kind of feel like it's in a positive way, because it's setting you off on a new path. A new path towards giving people, you know, towards where reciprocation, where what you give is received and given back to you. And so I really feel like it's really going to matter how you give and how you show up in your vulnerability about what you've been through, you know. And also I feel like you're showing up saying, you know, like, these things happened to me and here's what I did too, like, you know, because the Five of Swords is also about self-sabotage. So you may be sharing that too. Here's how I, you know, contributed to these situations, right? Wow, there's so much. This is nice. This is nice. So is someone revealing feelings? Is someone revealing feelings to Sagittarius? There may be somebody younger. But definitely this is a new direction for you, Sag. I feel like you're stepping into a new way of being. Yeah, Page of Wands is that new direction with the Seven of Wands, which is kind of fighting for yourself and standing in your truth, right? You're not here for the bullshit, and you're going to be more careful about who you let into your life. Because Sagittarius is very friendly, very outgoing, but you're going to be way more discerning. And this is bringing in a new beginning. Wow, Sag. So I feel like this change is going to be big. You know, all of these things that are changing for you are bringing in so much abundance. And I think, you know, how you think of things and, you know, how you present yourself is going to be really important. Going to be important, Sagittarius. Wow. Tomorrow we'll take a look at some changes that are happening, because obviously these changes we've been waiting for are about to happen. Because here, you know, there's transformation here, which is change underneath the deck, and it's not requiring you to do anything, Sag. Just breathe in, breathe out, share more of yourself, right? Share more of yourself, Sag. Be vulnerable. We don't like people to see our flaws, but, you know, maybe it's time to show your flaws, Sag. I feel like you might actually, with the Three of Pentacles, be affecting people, you know, having an impact and drawing people in who understand, who want to work with you, right? To collaborate. There's so much energy here about collaborating. Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Like, I feel like you're finding your soul tribe, Sag. So what's the self-care message for the upcoming week? What's the self-care message for the upcoming week? Self-care for Sagittarius. What's the self-care message? Wow. Interesting, because I may be seeing who you are being vulnerable with. New partners here with trustworthy guidance. You may meet someone unexpectedly who actually gives you some really good advice. And I feel like, as far as self-care, you know, this is more energy of the universe wanting you to be, you know, we are transparent people, but we kind of control what we share. We're not big on, you know, revealing or exposing too much about ourselves. And I think, like, this is what you're being called to do. And there is a opportunity for you to do that with someone. You know, this doesn't necessarily mean that this is going to be your life partner, but I feel like who pay attention to chance conversations, because there may actually be some guidance in there that really helps you weather through these changes. Okay, Sag. Wow, this is amazing, Sagittarius. This is amazing. So let's get an abundance, see how you can be abundant this week. And I feel like those are the actions that you're being moved to take, is, you know, not focusing so much on who did you wrong, but being open to who could do you right. I know, I have a way with words. Okay. So how could Sagittarius be more abundant this week? Sagittarius. How can Sagittarius be more abundant? Block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by tuning out, Sagittarius, but don't stay off of YouTube. But I feel like they're trying to just say, you know, don't pay attention to nonsense. You know, pay attention to what's important to you, and maybe even get organized. We're not really ones for schedules, but, you know, I see more and more how important a schedule actually is. That will lead to your success, Sagittarius. So, yeah, so tomorrow we'll take a look at what changes might be coming in life, in love, in money. Let's do that, Sag. So I will speak to you soon. Toodles.